What if your chances of surviving an emergency didn't depend on your doctor but on a computer program? Across hospitals worldwide, artificial intelligence is quietly deciding who gets treated first, who waits, and who might never get a bed at all. This isn't the future. It's happening right now, and most patients have no idea that their lives are being ranked by an algorithm. Modern medicine is no longer just about skill, compassion, or quick thinking. It's about data. As hospitals struggle with overcrowding, staff shortages, and budget cuts, they've turned to AI to make life or death decisions. These algorithms analyze medical histories, age, lifestyle, and even facial expressions to predict survival chances. The goal? To maximize efficiency and save more lives overall. But in doing so, the system has started making choices that no human ever should. Behind the clean white walls of hospitals, there's now a silent judge deciding who deserves care first and who can wait. The birth of medical triage. AI. AI first entered hospitals as a support tool, a digital assistant helping doctors manage paperwork or diagnose scans. But over time, it evolved. Now, many hospitals use triage AIs that analyze thousands of data points to rank patients by urgency. Instead of doctors making the call, the system determines who gets a ventilator, who gets surgery, and who waits in the hall. It's fast, efficient, and terrifyingly powerful. How the AI decides who gets priority. When a patient enters the ER, AI systems instantly access their medical history, insurance data, and biometric scans. They calculate survival probability, expected cost, and recovery speed. Those with higher chances of survival or lower treatment costs often get treated first. It's pure logic. But medicine has never been purely logical. The algorithm's decisions can feel cold, even cruel when a human life is on the line. Data bias and the hidden inequality problem. The AI only knows what it's been trained on. And that's a problem. If the data reflects social inequalities, those same biases get encoded into the system. In some regions, AI triage systems have been found to prioritize younger, wealthier, or insured patients. It's not intentional. It's just math built on flawed human systems. But for those left waiting, the outcome feels anything but fair. Predictive mortality scores. Some hospitals now use AI to assign patients a mortality score, a number predicting their chance of dying within a set time frame. If your score is too high, you may be deprioritized for certain treatments. In other words, an algorithm decides whether you're worth saving based on probability. It's efficient from a systems perspective, but ethically, it's a nightmare. The role of insurance and profit. While hospitals claim the AI is about saving lives, insiders admit it also saves money. Insurance data is often integrated into the algorithms, influencing who gets faster or more advanced care. Patients with better coverage are statistically more valuable to the system, and the AI knows it. So while it's presented as neutral technology, the code often aligns with financial interests. The digital doctor's dilemma. Doctors increasingly rely on AI recommendations, even when their instincts disagree. Refusing an AI's judgment can mean risking their job or facing liability. So, in critical moments, physicians often follow what the machine says, even if their human intuition screams otherwise. This has quietly shifted the power dynamic in medicine. Doctors are no longer the ultimate decision makers. AI is. AI in intensive care units, ICUs. In ICUs, AI systems now monitor patients 24/7, tracking heart rate, oxygen levels, and drug responses. When two patients need the same resource, in fact, like a ventilator, the system calculates which one will statistically benefit more. That patient gets priority. It sounds fair in theory, but it reduces human lives to data points in a probability equation. The case of silent discrimination. Investigations have revealed that some hospital AIs unintentionally discriminate against minority groups or people with chronic conditions. For example, patients from low-income areas might receive lower urgency scores because the system interprets their historical lack of care as low compliance. The algorithm isn't racist or biased by choice. It simply mirrors the society that built it. The growing resistance inside medicine. Many doctors and ethicists are pushing back. They argue that medicine should always involve moral and emotional reasoning, things AI can't replicate. Some hospitals are now introducing AI override policies, allowing doctors to challenge algorithmic decisions when human empathy demands it. It's a small step, but it shows how medicine is fighting to stay human. The future AI as life's gatekeeper. In the next decade, healthcare AIs could evolve to manage patient prioritization on a national scale. They'll decide who gets access to surgeries, donor organs, or experimental drugs, all through probability models. It could lead to extraordinary efficiency, or a world where life itself is rationed by code. The AI won't be malicious, it'll simply be logical. But logic without compassion can be deadly. The AI in hospitals isn't a villain if it's a mirror. It reflects our priorities, our systems, and our willingness to let machines define value. Every time we hand decision-making to an algorithm, we trade a little bit of humanity for efficiency. The question isn't whether AI will decide who gets treatment. It's whether we'll accept those decisions when they come for us. Because in the hospitals of the future, your life might depend not on a heartbeat, but on a line of code.